I'm done, bro. Wait, where you going? To watch the Full 94 podcast. Can't watch that without me. Wait up, bro. You know Full 94 is my favorite show.
Winning.
A winner, the champ, the best, we are all of them. Cause we went right and not left and not followed them. Sobriety tests, I am walking up in line. Added the sex and the drugs, but couldn't subtract my mind. They all wanted me dead. I was chilling in the cut, then I transformed like I'm best friends with Shia LaBeouf. See, I've been a winner, check it, and I ain't even firing. Church time's God, I'm a product of my environment. We are winners, losers come with me. Got God with us, never letting flesh envy. We don't worry about the money, the sex, the cars, the clothes. Now watch reality unfold like we winning in here, yeah, we winning in here.
What's going on, family? What's going on? MTMV Sports is the 494 here. Back in full effect, man. I'm feeling real good. Wildress, got Julius with me. Shout out to the big homie C. Always here in spirit. We're probably gonna fill in the comments or something like that, or we'll just probably feel her yelling at somebody at some point. We just gonna feel like that's happening right now at that moment. You know what I mean? But definitely want to shout out to y'all, man. How y'all feeling over there?
I'm good, brother. I'm good, man. It's Monday.
I ain't lied about that. Most people don't feel good about Mondays, but I mean, you know.
I ain't feel good this morning, but I got up, got my run on, got me a little 2-mile run. It's finally starting to be I say that as it's a thunderstorm outside right now, but at least it was 66 degrees today, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
I don't want to hear what Will talk about, but go ahead, brother.
It was a nice little brisk little 82 degrees out today. You know,
man, brisk. You know, I don't even.
I live near the water. When you live near the water, the palm trees, it's a breeze outside. You know what I'm saying? And the Jones be out walking in the early morning in the sundresses because we don't know what that cold look like. That hawk, as they call it. I don't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh, I'm trying to understand how you change the word every week. It went from like cool to brisk to
because I ain't want to make Drew feel bad about his little happy little 66 degrees. I don't know nothing about that. Even though my boy was on Twitter today. What's up, man? My boy was on Twitter today, literally harassing me. He was harassing me, and he was completely off. But then he had people like sending me messages like, "Yo, why you and dude going there?" I was like, "Man, that's my brother, man. You don't know no better."
We straight. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. That's the thing, man. When you think about when you get to really talking basketball, bro, it can get real. It can change in an instance. And it's like, well, we know when we're done, we understand and know what it is. It's just where we go, how we go. You know what I mean?
So before we get started, I want everybody to know this. Julius has a tendency to run with these agendas on his social media posts.
Don't get started.
My boy do the same thing.
I am making it my point to respond to everything that is egregious, just to let him know how ridiculous and foolish it sounds. Because let Julius tell it, ain't nobody think Wembanyama was good. Ain't nobody want LeBron to hit 40K. Ain't nobody want Jesus to walk on water. Julius think everybody hate everybody.
Hey, they probably did want him to walk on water. If you want to be real about it, they were ready to cast that man out. They thought he was.
Julius said TMZ was like, Jesus can't really walk on water. I was like, come on, ain't nobody say
that. and that would it be like?
Yo, seriously. Man's hit my Twitter at 8:38 a.m., bro.
I was in the gym, bro.
You ready to go at it, man? What it was.
What
was primarily the conversation about?
Shout out to Calvin, bro. I be bothering him. He talking about some, hey man, you gotta leave me alone using me while you on your train ride home. You already know, bro.
One of my homeboys that posted about, he was talking about LeBron, Steph, and KD, and he was like, people gotta understand they're still great, but they're not the same 1A players that they were before. I said verbatim, yeah, but you can't tell LeBron stands that. Julius said, "Oh, why you gotta use LeBron?"
I hate that term.
Out of all the people, he say LeBron name.
Because LeBron's fans are the one. The fans, there's no problem.
It were 3 people in that topic, bro.
Because their fan bases are not unrealistic. Even when KD said the whole thing about the GOAT thing, his fan was like, "Come on, KD, really? This is what you're doing?"
KD, chill out, bro. Chill out.
Like, yo, relax, I got your jerseys on. I got the on pearls on, but come on with the GOAT. But LeBron's fans don't do that.
Well, look, let's get right into it, man. We had a historic weekend when we talking about Caitlin Clark setting the record for most points scored in the NCAA in men's and in women's. Tell me the impact of this. We see somebody we didn't expect this to happen, right? We knew she had a jumper, knew she was bomb, knew she could put the ball in the cup. But are we talking like how great is this to you that she sets the record? And not just for women, but for men as well. And do we ever think it's ever going to be topped? I really don't feel like it is, but we can obviously sit here and have this conversation. What are we talking about? Will, I'll start with you. I'm about to say C just off of like reflex.
Yeah, right.
Will, tell me and talk to me about this, bro. How significant is this record and what Caitlin Clark did?
It's an amazing feat. Like you can't take anything away from it. The cynic in me, what bothers me about these type of things is we can't enjoy it without people being like, oh, she's above this person. Oh, she's better than this person. Oh, enjoy the moment, bro. Because the fact of the matter is, it's an amazing record. Caitlin Clark is clutch. There's really not a whole lot of bad that you can say about her. I still have questions about her game translating to the WNBA, especially if she's playing with Aaliyah Boston. I do think she's going to get a lot of free shots because they're going to double team. Oh, wow. They go and double team Aaliyah. But what she did is amazing. It was, hey, listen, you got to talk to my mom. Y'all know nothing about that. There was a really dope stat that they shared when they talked about her breaking the record, right? So out of her points, they talked about Brittany Griner, Jackie Stiles, Kelsey Mitchell, and Kelsey Plum, they're all on that top 5 leaderboard for women's sports, women's points. Caitlin Clark, out of all of her points, 1,461 points were 3-pointers.
That's crazy.
Like she's clutch from the shooting. I'm excited to see what happens. I do personally think with the way Juju is going, I think Juju probably gonna do it. I personally think Juju's probably gonna give you at least one more year. I think Juju gonna get Pearl's record.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the thing though. I'm looking at Caitlin, 32.2 points a game, and scoring as many as 49. Like this is a single game last month. She played Michigan. Like, what are we? I mean, is it just this? Is the Steph effect? Like, you're extending the court. You're extending the offense. You don't know what to do with her past half court, and if you do step up, she can blow by you. And not only blow by you to me, she still orchestrates the offense. She's not looking for her shot. She just is like, well, if it's here, I'm gonna shoot it because I feel like I'm a good shooter. But if I get past you, now it's 4 on 5. And now
she's still averaging 9 assists a game. I think
that's what I'm saying. What do you do with that, bro?
Nothing, bro. You sit back and watch the show. I think like you said, dog, Steph Curry effect, man. The defenses in the WNBA gonna have to shift over to that. You can't guard that. I mean, some people in the WNBA that might can guard a 1-on-1, but you're gonna have to step up. You're gonna spread. They're gonna spread. She's gonna spread the defense out, man, and it's gonna look just like them Golden State people. If I'm Indiana Fever, I'm looking for some other shooters. I'm looking for my Clay. I'm looking for my Clay Thompson to compliment her. So
I think you have to put her honest if she go to the Fever, because if not, Aaliyah is going to destroy you under the basket. And
that's the thing. What do we look? And we've had this conversation before. What do we look at in terms of WNBA, NBA, when it comes to the finals and championships? Most of those teams have 2 things: a solid guard and a solid forward or center, and they can play off of each other. Now, same thing we thought about with Giannis and Dame, just haven't materialized yet. But This is what I'm talking about. When you talk about, I just throw that in my
Hope that man all right though, bro.
Catch it straight. Yeah, big facts. Big facts. But this is the thing when you're talking about Caitlyn coming off an Aaliyah Boston screen, roll, pop out. Like this is I would say it was child's play, right? Like if you don't know who you're gonna pick. If it's a pick and pop, if it's a screen, like this is to me, what are we thinking? Either I step up and I go over the screen to try to hedge, like, or I step back and she's gonna pull. Like this, there's a lot of choices that you got to figure out. And how good do you think Indiana could be by adding Caitlyn and having that 1-2 combo?
I think I'm not saying she won't do well. I do think we need to kind of curb what we think that she is going to do, because that WNBA game is
point average.
But it's a lot different from that. And then like when you look at the most physical conferences in the collegiate basketball for women against the SEC, she ain't putting up all them points. So when you playing that physical, I need to see how she's going to play that physical. Now the great thing about it is though is exactly you got Aaliyah Boston down there, like. Great comment. Like, nah, yo, we're not going with that. You got Boston down there. I think Aaliyah's gonna make all the difference in the world for her growth. It's just how physical she can get, and if she's gonna pull up. Because the thing about it is, with Caitlyn, she's special because she can shoot, but also at the same token, yo, she initiates most of her offense going down. I think like 977 of like 1,076 points or whatever were from her or something at some point in time. I saw a set like that. So she's either gonna come down, she's gonna throw that joint in the paint, or she's gonna light you up. It just depends on how you want your food cooked. So,
yeah. So the question is how you want it.
Yeah. Basically. What thing is she average coming out first year?
If she doing 32 now, first year, because I'm sure it's gonna be growing pains, and then she playing with a dominant player, I'll probably say 19. I'll probably give her like 19 and 7.
Let's see. I'm gonna see. Let's see who was leading last year for the WNBA. You got Jewel Lloyd. She was dropping 24 and a half, so 24.7. So 19 don't sound bad. Yeah. But if she goes 19, she's top 7 scorer in the league. You got
because you got to consider, yo, the Fever they're already selling the tickets, so it's a foregone conclusion. The coach is literally going to be like, all right, Aaliyah, you and Caitlyn go out here. Y'all play pick and roll. Y'all play pass back and forth. Yeah. And that's what it's going to be. I think 19 and 7 is generous, but I don't want to take away like her greatness, because, I mean, 4 threes a game, she's already at 12. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Running pick and roll, that's 5 or 6 points right there. So it's just a matter of what she can do and how physical. Because when she gets to the W, coming in with all that, they gonna give her business.
So do we look at a player like Sabrina and kind of say if you play against someone to that? This is my thing, because I'm looking at Sabrina, who takes 8 threes a game, makes 3.5 of them, and she averaged 17 and 5.5 assists.
With all due respect to Sabrina, I think Caitlyn might be a better shooter slightly.
I mean, I'm not going against
definitely a better shooter.
But I didn't realize Sabrina took 8 of them bad boys.
But then you got to consider this, right? Think about the team that Sabrina plays on.
Fact.
She's not even number one option. She's getting 8 clips a game.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Is she's not? Is she leading the offense? Is she running point every time down, or is that
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Vandersloot.
Yeah, I think Vandersloot is running point. So that's another difference, because Caitlyn is initiating the offense. Sabrina is literally catching and shooting.
Yeah,
but Cats had heat for Sabrina too. So I don't know, man.
I mean, think about this. Kelsey was averaging 18. Kelsey Plum, Kalia 18, almost 19. You got the Onwumike 19. I mean, Asia was at 22, almost 23. So these are Asia, Brianna, and Jewel. These are the players. These are big names.
So you
figure 19 is generous.
But you figure teams are probably gonna put their best wing on her.
Yeah.
Oh no, bro.
Imagine her going up against a Jackie Young and Jackie taking her up all 94 feet, bro.
Oh, she gonna fight for the points.
Jackie gonna be tired.
Ain't gonna be none of this in the WNBA.
Yeah, so like
that's the difference, bro. I think it's gonna be the same thing.
You think she's gonna get buckets to Jackie Young like that? You are crazy.
He said, look, he thinking. Give him a second.
I think she'll give Jackie Young a solid 30 piece.
I was trying to help you out.
Yo, go to the next
man. I'm standing on it, bro. I think she's gonna be super cold in the WNBA, dog.
Bro, there's no way she's Jackie Young 30, bro.
You wanna know why, bro? You wanna know what's at stake right now for her coming to the WNBA? If she don't move the needle, it ain't too many people that's gonna be able to.
Bro, you just said
she's gonna be at the foul line a lot. She gonna be how Stephen Curry was when Curry first started getting hot. And anytime you blew on him, he was at the free throw line.
I can't get past the fact you just said she's gonna give Jackie 30.
All right, let's put it like this and put it in respect as we in this segment.
Nah, Miles, how you just gonna let that slip, big dog? I know you hosting the show, Miles, but I need you to respond.
I had to just let him. Sometimes you gotta just let them talk, man. Let them people eat them up in the comments.
Jackie said gonna give Jackie Young 30, bro.
Hey, man,
he said it and he believes it. He believes it. Now, can Kaylin get hot in the game? Of course. I don't think she's gonna do it to Jackie.
She's not giving Jackie Young.
I don't think she's gonna do it to Jackie, but she can go out and give you 30. I give you that. Look, this is my thing. To put it in perspective, Chelsea Gray, leading point guard on the WNBA back-to-back champs Las Vegas Aces, 15-7. I think that's more so what we're going to see from Caitlin. Now, she could be given the keys to the city. Who knows? We're going to figure this thing out. And I just want to make sure as we end this segment, we'll be very proud of us. Amen. And I love what's happening. Yeah. See, if you're not watching right now, I'm appalled. I ain't going to lie to you.
No, I'm gonna get a text. I'm gonna get a text message afterwards, and she probably gonna say something about Jews.
No, she gonna send it in the chat.
She gonna send it in the chat. Did he just say?
She gonna say my whole name. What?
No, she gonna be mad. She gonna be mad at me for letting them say it. I'm like, yo, you gotta say it to Miles. Then she gonna come in the group chat and she gonna be like, what you guys talking about? And I'm like, yep. At that point, I'm going to sleep.
You already know it, man. Look. More on, so I think at the end of this, we're going to see something good. I can't wait to see her in the WNBA. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. I'm excited. We're going to see what's popping out, man. And in other news, we got more so to talk about. Another historic thing happened. Will, I know. How do you, I know, Will? I know. 40,000 points strong and still growing. We gotta give flowers where flowers are due at this point, man. And not in the sense of like he's the GOAT above GOATs. I'm not going there. What I am saying though, that's crazy.
You see his face.
That's crazy. I'm gonna say we're gonna go to Wildress first. We're gonna say Jew for last. I know he got a lot to say on this topic and subject, and I'm sure he's been saying it for the last 2 days about what it looked like. So Wildress, tell me what does that mean to you? LeBron James topping over 40,000 points for his career, only player to do it.
So I show love. I just want, and Drew saw the post. I show love, but I want to say this for Drew and for the stands, right? For anybody who want to slander Mike, I just need y'all to remember.
Who's slandering Mike?
Because I know Drew.
That's how they do, bro. That's how they do.
I know I just need y'all to remember. In about 14 and a half years, Mike gave y'all 32. Yep. Okay. Another 4 years, Mike is at 40. So don't do the slandering. But overall, all jokes aside, it's a tremendous record.
Always love to the producer.
I'm glad to see that he was able to do it. Like, it's not one of those things where it's like you universally want to hate it. Like, you love it. It's great to hear.
Yeah.
I struggle with, like I said, with the Caitlin thing. I feel like people can't enjoy anything anymore without the thought of comparison. Like, what he did is incredible. 40,000 points, like over a 20 is it 20 years or 21 years?
21.
We had 21. And he probably has another 1 or 2 more years in him. Like, we don't know where the drop off is. Dude, he's not playing until he's 45, man. Be quiet. He's got another 1 or 2 years in him. It's an amazing feat. I was looking up before the show just to see like who possibly could even be close to getting that, because we're not talking about James Harden, we're not talking about Russell Westbrook. I think the next person up that we would consider is only at like 18,000 points, and that's Giannis.
He ain't born yet.
So,
just saying, bro. That like, if we put it in the
I'm talking current players who could possibly. It would be Giannis. Like, I know KD is at like 28, but KD's getting older, and I don't see KD getting it unless Bradley Beal doesn't play like another 40 games or something. So,
what KD at 30,
28.
28.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs.
I'm about to say, I'm trying to look at this.
What? Like,
yeah, this was 2 days ago.
It's an amazing feat, man. Like, you can't ignore it. Like 40,000 points. I don't think anybody ever considered that. His longevity is something to be celebrated, and the fact that he takes care of his body, he doesn't get into a whole lot of stuff like that. This is something that players should literally be striving for. And on top of that, when you consider everything else that he's done, rebounds, assists, like, he's an incredible player. He's definitely a Mount Rushmore player. You can't ignore that. I'm eager to see exactly how he finishes out. Because I know now the conversation is he going to win another championship? I mean, with that Laker team, I don't see it, but
I'm with you, bro. I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs, but
Oh, what?
Have you seen the schedule?
Hey, calm down, bro.
Man,
we were cool until he said something. Not the.
Wait a minute, you got Heat film over that, but not over Jackie Young and the 30 points.
I just had to ask.
Yo, that's nasty work, bro. It's the hack.
I responded to the Jackie Young comments.
Listen to these next 10 games, bro. Thunder, Kings, Bucks, Timberwolves, Kings again, Warriors, Hawks, 76ers, Pacers.
So it kind of fall off towards the end. The next 5 or 6 games would be crazy.
Did y'all see on ESPN today, they were saying in a 7-game series, would you take the Thunder? Would you take the Lakers? And everybody but Kendrick took the Lakers.
I would probably take the Lakers against Thunder,
them,
but I would probably take the Lakers against them, bro. In the postseason, they fully healthy. Just because I saw what AD did to Chet, he too little, bro.
I don't think anybody in the top spot wants to see us at 8. It's the question is not the first round, it's the second and third.
The Timberwolves ain't scared of the Lakers though.
I think we beat Minnesota. I think we beat OKC. The question to me,
y'all don't beat Minnesota in the 7-game series.
I think we would. The question is,
that'll be tough.
Denver. We can't get past Denver. I don't
get past Minnesota.
We would get past Minnesota.
It's a shot.
Y'all are horrible against wing players. Y'all don't play well against teams that got multiple bigs, and Minnesota has both of those things.
Rudy Gobert can guard AD.
You got Rudy Gobert, you got Cat, who is probably going to score on you because he can't do nothing else. Then you got the Bull Nazi, who's coming off the bench. So no matter what, in a 7-game series, I can see it going 7 games against the Thunder because of inexperience. But even then, if Shea get off, what are you gonna do?
What experience does Minnesota have?
They was in the playoff last year.
Exactly.
Again, I ask, what experience?
Don't act like you didn't see that Pat Bev video a couple years ago. You could
playing with the jersey off. We finally did it.
Funny dog. Pat Bev is a national treasure. He got the Timberwolves where they needed to be.
A national treasure.
Hey, all in all, man, I think, look, Big Dog keep breaking records, man. I hate they had to lose the game, but 40K definitely amazing. I think he ended his career around like 43, 44 before he called it quits.
Denver keep
That's
doing
solid.
it.
I'm looking at this, and I don't know how much time we got left in the second.
Why Denver keep doing that to them though?
This is the players that they had listed. 6
it's
players.
So frustrating, bro. It'll be a good game too.
Yeah, possibly challenge it. I watched the stats. That was Darvin Ham rotations. This is Luka, Tatum, Booker, Anthony Edwards, Trey.
What about him?
He's on this list.
A player that can break it.
That could challenge 40. Victor Wembanyama. The crazy. This stat to me was crazy. Read this. Read this line. After his first 2 seasons, Tatum averaged 14.8 points per game and scored a total of 2,355 points. LeBron had 2,175 in his second season by itself. So it's the start that you got to look like. And Tatum he's arrived, right? Like he's here.
But Tatum too wasn't unlike LeBron, Tatum wasn't the first option on that team either. When
I already got that. I think they wanted to be Gordon and grab, and they wanted Tatum and Brown to grow.
Wasn't Kyrie there?
Say it again.
Wasn't Kyrie there?
Kyrie came a year after. I want to say before they playoff run.
2018.
Yeah.
Was it the same year? I want to say they've been to the playoffs
because he played with him and Jalen when they was babies. So I think that was about that.
Devin is crazy to me. The question that you're going to have about breaking this record is going to be longevity, and you have to do it consistently for a very long time. I think every player, even if they say their same capacity, has to do it for 20 years, which is that's the thing that's unheard of. It's going to be hard to do. I think all these players have a possibility in doing it, but it talks about consistency. And if you're not going to be consistent and been playing for since 21st year, averaging 25 points a game, I don't know how many players are going to be doing that.
I think Devin and Luka. Luka's game is not going to change when he's in his 40s.
Book get hurt too much, bro. And I was listening to some people talk, and they were talking about the European players is kind of slow. And I think when they get older, like say 10 years from now, Luka's speed gonna be really gone, bro.
What speed does he have now?
Exactly. So he's gonna be practically walking.
But that's Dirk, and Dirk was still giving you buckets at that point.
That's a good comparison.
Luka's game is not predicated off speed; it's predicated off his mind.
Right.
And he makes people look stupid.
But Dirk was big.
Will try to 9 times out of 10.
Dirk was a big though, and
last one.
Dirk was a big, and people got him the ball, and even then it was a fall off, and he kind of in his latter years he was fading away on the bench. I think they call it quit. He already kind of said it. Him and Jokic, they gonna call it quit when they done. They're gonna call it quit.
Ain't mad at it, man. We'll see what it is. Look, we'll get right back to it. Got 2 more segments coming up for you after this. I'm telling you, stay tuned, keep rocking with us. We're gonna get right here to a word from one of our sponsors, man. We appreciate it.
It's not just about the love of the game. It's about dedication and commitment through the process and the patience to endure. There's joy in reaching your goals and peace in knowing you've done all you're supposed to do. Ozell brand. It's not just a brand. It's a lifestyle.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Big Bro. Ozell brand. You can catch them at Wally World. You can catch them wherever you get. Like, check out the website and go check these things out, man. Got shoes, got cleats, solid brand, solid build. I'm telling you, will not be disappointed. Big sponsor of the 494 and TMB Sports as a whole. And for that, we appreciate you, Big Bro, as always. Let's get into this, man. These playing predictions. I think it's right after. We're looking at what these teams can do, what they're doing now, who will ascend, who will descend, and are we looking at the same teams in 20 some odd games at the end of the season? Now, let's make sure we get these teams right. For people who don't know what the play-in is, you just kind of been under a rock the last few years. It's teams, so now 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th can be played for. If you were not in the top 6, you have to win to get your standings and your seed. So what happens is you play games. 7 and 8 play each other for 7th, and then whoever wins that game goes into 7th place. And then 9 and 10 play for 9th. You lose that game, you're out. The team in 9th place has to win twice to get the 8th seed. So right now we're looking at 7, 8, 9, and 10 in the East. That's Miami Heat in 7th, Indiana Pacers in 8th, Chicago Bulls in the 9th, and the Hawks in 10th. We'll move over to the Western Conference. With those rules in place and playing, Drew, what teams are we going to what movement are we going to see? I mean, the Hawks are 2 games above the Nets for 10th place.
Hawks ain't made the playoffs.
Spot?
Hawks ain't gonna make the playoffs just because Trae Young got hurt, bro. He out for what? Another
It's
five some weeks.
It's enough to be effective.
Yeah, that's 5 weeks. We're gonna be almost at the end of the season.
Yeah, but I will say this: fifth place. No, I'm sorry. Fourth place is 36 and 25 New York Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
The next 4 seeds, 76ers, Orlando, Heat, and Pacers, are within 2 games of fourth place. So there's gonna be. I feel like in the Eastern Conference, we're gonna see a lot of movement. What are you really seeing right there?
I see the Miami Heat going up to 4.
Ooh,
by the end of the season.
All right. They found it, figure it out.
I see the Pacers getting out of the play-in.
They should.
Orlando dropping.
I like them.
I don't like saying that, bro, because I like Orlando.
I like Orlando.
I do too. But I feel like, I don't know. I'm watching them, and it's like they ain't got their offense figured out, bro. They don't know what they want to go to at certain times, and it's weird to watch. Atlanta, I think they lead. They get booted out, and then everything else stay the same right there. Pacers, Orlando, Chicago, and either Brooklyn or Atlanta.
Do the Hawks get beat out? They lose in the playing game. Is that what you're saying?
I think they drop out of the 10th spot.
Brooklyn go overtake. Well, I mean,
what's the games between the Nets and the Hawks right now?
2 games.
Nah, I can't see that, bro.
No,
Hawks are 2 games. Raptors are 3.
Yeah,
that's 11 and 12. So it's a lot of movement.
2 games, bro. I don't know. The Hawks gonna lose. They probably lose 2 times in a week.
Scotty Barnes is out probably for a number of games, so that takes out the Raptors.
When is Joel come? When's he back?
So Joel is already on the court. And they say he's looking real good as far as getting back in time. Nick Nurse said that he's been on the court, he's been practicing with the team. He actually was like encouraging them and was like playing coach on the sidelines. They said Joel's basketball mind is crazy now. I see personally,
and they're 1 game out of 8th place
right now. Tom Thibodeau is going to play the Knicks into the play-in. And I'm not saying this as a hater because everybody knows
Chicago Bulls.
Everybody know I'm a big Jalen Brunson fan, but you playing Jalen Brunson 36 minutes a game, dog, and now he hurt.
And now that boy finna try to play tomorrow and get even.
And it was a non-contact injury.
Yeah.
Like, and then all your other players are hurt. Like, he's playing that role. He's got so many players. I don't understand why he's not playing more into that rotation. But I say under the Bucks, I would say it's like the Sixers. I would say the Pacers. Everybody keep counting the Magic out, but the Magic is beating teams that most folks say they shouldn't beat. So
they won their last 3. What about? I mean, is it just
the Heat are going to be the Heat, man? I think the Heat purposely want to get into the play-in so they can play the Celtics.
Yeah,
bro. I don't think the Heat care, dog. The Heat don't care.
They just like knocking off teams, bro.
And that's it. I think the play-in ends up being probably if the Knicks can't get healthy, it'll probably be the Knicks, the Heat, maybe the Bucks. And I'm not sold on the Pacers.
Bucks to the play-in?
Not the Bucks, the Bulls.
God, boy, what you predicting right now?
Okay. Well, but it's the thing though.
Not real
teams. They're 5 games out of 8th place. Like it's not Milwaukee.
I would take I'll take the Magic over the Pacers.
Even with adding Siakam?
Yeah. Because I like Holly and Siakam is cool.
Is that not crazy to say how much that move did not move the needle, bro?
That's crazy to me.
Bro. Because, bro, they still don't have enough.
I'm with you.
Siakam would have been a mover if he went to the Sixers or if he went to the Knicks. Because he would have been a certified second or third scorer. You don't know what you're getting right now with the Pacers, and he's still picking up that offense. And I don't think he's saying after the season. I think Bull going into free agency. So
I mean, why not?
Because he's close with Halliburton. So that was the whole point. But I just can't bet against Banchero, the Wagner brothers, and that Orlando defense because Mosley got them playing out of their mind. Yo, have you ever heard the Orlando Magic winning song?
Yes, bro. I heard it last. Yo,
it's so catchy, bro.
It's corny though.
Like that.
It's so catchy though, bro. But the fan base out here loves it. Yeah. I see the Magic making big strides. I see them scaring somebody in the playoffs, probably in the first round, and then I see them retooling next year, and they're gonna be a top 5 team next year.
All right, well, let's get to it. Look, I'm a state mine. We get right over to the West.
West is easy.
I don't think nobody beating the Celtics, but I feel that I think they're.
They do this every year though.
They just beat the Warriors by 52, bro.
But Steph was hurt, and then they didn't play anybody in the second half.
52 though,
bro. That's because Jaylen Brown. I don't know what Steve Kerr was talking about. Steve was like, "Yo, don't guard."
It's the NBA, bro.
And Jaylen
is crazy.
Hey man, but give me a head coaching job, man. I can do that, bro.
Hey, back off, JB.
I would love to see the Celtics do something, and I like this. I'm a Tatum fan, even though I don't like the Celtics. But
they 11 and 0 in their last 11.
The Celtics are an NBA team version of James Harden.
Oh, come on, man,
bro. Hear me out. You know they're gonna go out and hoop in the regular season. They're gonna do their thing. They're gonna knock it out. When they get to the playoffs, you like, is this the same team? They're Rockets. They're Rockets
50 piece last year.
Bro, they're Rockets. James Harden.
Oh, Father in heaven. Okay,
tell me I'm wrong.
I just gotta see it.
Dude,
I just feel like they're different with Drew. Yeah, and the producer. Look, this is my thing, and because I want to get time for the Western Conference. I'm looking at the biggest changes being KP and Drew Holiday. I think these are very underrated pickups for a team that was already good. And you're looking at the rest of the team. I mean, they're 8 games. The closest person is 8 games away in the second place. Huh?
But still nobody trusts them.
I think this is
okay, real quick, because I know we got to move on. In a 7-game series, Celtics and Nuggets, who you taking?
Nuggets? You said no. You said no. I'm asking that, bro. No. I asked you. Did you say the Nuggets? I did say the
Nuggets.
That'll be tough,
Will. Nobody's beating the Nuggets.
That'll be tough, Will.
Nobody's beating the Nuggets.
I don't think the Nuggets got nobody to stop Tatum, bro.
It's a tough series. Look, as we want to talk about the Nuggets, let's get over to the Western Conference. So we're looking at most teams at 34 and 35 wins over in the Eastern Conference, 36 and number 4. You got your playing teams as the Phoenix Suns, Dallas Mavericks, Golden State Warriors, and bringing in that nice 10 spot, the Los Angeles Lakers, bro. At 33 and 29, have found no consistency, no rotations, and Darvin Ham is doing a bang-up job. You hear me? This is my question. What movement are we seeing from Los Angeles, Golden State, Dallas, Phoenix?
I think it stays the exact same. You know what? I think it stays the same with respect to maybe Phoenix goes up. Even though they've been playing bad lately and they injured, I think they get out of the play-in spot and put the Kings back in it. However, the Golden State Warriors and the Lakers need to figure something out, bro. Because if they in that 9-10 spot, they ain't making the playoffs. They're not winning 2 in a row.
You don't think so?
No.
They could.
Mavericks and Suns?
No.
They could.
I think the Lakers are 3 games out of 5th place. That's the difference for me. Warriors, Phoenix. If Phoenix figures it out, they got to figure. I mean, you got KD, Bradley, and Devin. You got to figure that out. Is that not the truth? Are we not looking at Phoenix?
You got KD and Devin.
Bradley Beal had a good game last night, though.
Yeah, but it's no knock. But Bradley Beal can't stay uninjured, bro. So you still have to say you have KD and Devin until you see Brad. This is my thing.
If you got 2 of the best scorers in NBA history, then what are we? We got to do. Y'all got to do something.
You still got to play defense.
Y'all can't be in 7th place chilling.
Because you still got to play defense, and the team ain't never been healthy. Because when you got,
this is my thing. We got a 3-way tie, almost two-way tie OKC, Minnesota, and Denver. I think the Clippers are going to do something this season, but I don't trust the Pelicans. You trust the Pelicans?
Yeah,
I trust the Pelicans to be the Pelicans.
they play. They tough to guard, bro. And with Zion at the ball make a world. With Zion on the ball make a world of difference, dog.
How long can you do that though?
I think he's gonna do it for the rest of the season. It's tough for them to guard him, bro. On the wing, he ain't got no moves now. He ain't gonna hit you with no crossover or no heads or nothing. He coming right at you, but still, it ain't dead weight with him just standing on the wing.
Brandon Ingram need to run that offense. Brandon Ingram might as well run the offense.
That's solid. I think
the Kings fall down into the play-in. The Suns gonna get out of the play-in. I'm gonna take the Warriors. It's hard to bet against LeBron, even though you got Darvin Ham. So I can see the Lakers finishing probably eighth or ninth.
I think we finish in 7th place.
And that's the Mavericks.
I think we beat the 7-8 matchup, and we get 7, and we go against Timberwolves, and we knock them out of the playoff.
You are feeling way too confident, bro. Y'all are 10th right now.
Hey, man, Denver gonna get.
We are 1 game out of 7th place. What are you talking about,
bro? Just like 3 days ago, y'all were 9th, and the Warriors were 3 games back. What are you talking about?
It's 1 game. We got 20 some odd games left.
This man just said he don't even think the Lakers gonna make the playoffs, dog. What are you saying? This is LeStan right here. LeStan don't care nothing about it. LeStan feels like LeBron can leap buildings. He probably would have beat Thanos by himself, and he's saying the Lakers not
gonna let him snap.
That's alarming, bro.
He wouldn't have let him snap.
Well, look, we're gonna end it with this. We're gonna see exactly what it is. You silly. I think the Lakers move up, Warriors move up. I think Mavericks and Kings fall, Suns move up, Pelicans fall as well. So we'll see how it plays out. I think the top four seeds, they're not moving. I think Thunder, Timberwolves, Denver, and the Clippers. I think they stay the same. Let's get to it, man. See who wins. End of the season awards, man. Let's get to this next segment for real. This is if the season ended right now. Mm-hmm. I want MVP, Defensive Player of the Year. Who else do we have? Sixth Man of the Year, Most Improved, and Coach of the Year. Drew, tell me off top who you have, bro. Matter of fact, no, give me a sec. Let me go to Wildress because you got the last 2 segments. Go ahead, Wildress. What are we talking about, man? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 names.
Joker for MVP, Wemby for DPOY, Sixth Man of the Year is Malik Monk. Wow. Most Improved Player of the Year is Maxey. He raised his scoring 6 points and his assists by 3. And Coach of the Year is I can't pronounce buddy name, Mark Danagolt from OKC.
Gotta be.
And we don't even need to talk about Rookie of the Year. That's over.
Yeah.
They
tried to make it a big spectacle a couple months ago.
Who was Wemby going against?
Chet Holmgren.
We straight.
Yeah. MVP, I got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I think they're gonna get voter fatigue early on this season. I think they're gonna give it to Shai. Defensive Player of the Year, you ain't gonna like it. It's probably gonna be Rudy Gobert.
Why, dog?
That's what you love, bro.
I would love to see Wemby get DPOY in his rookie season, though.
But they're gonna give it to him, bro, because it's gonna create conversation.
I think they're gonna give it to Rudy because of where their defense is in the standings, and they're gonna treat it like a whole culmination of this is all because of Rudy Gobert. Not understanding they got Conley and on the wing. Coach of the Year, bro, it might go to Joe Mazzulla again. It might go to Mazzulla out there.
It's possible.
You got the best record in the league.
But I also think it goes to OKC because we didn't see this at OKC. Boston's been consistent.
The Celtics don't need Coach of the Year because they coach themselves.
You're right.
They're literally showing.
You're right. I'm just saying what they might do, but if it was my choice, I'd probably go with OKC coach. He doing a hell of a job because didn't nobody think they was gonna be number 1 in the West. Mm-hmm. And most improved. I be wanting to say Halliburton, but he fell off a little bit.
Yeah.
He was up, then he fell off. it kind of gotta be Maxey, man. And Maxey probably, Maxey might make an All NBA team too. It gotta be Maxey.
Bro, I'm gonna say this right now, bro. If he don't make All NBA over Dame, somebody gonna have to fight me, bro. Somebody gonna have to fight me, bro.
Loaded the team, my boy.
Yo,
I'll tell you this. I would look at
he
I had to go SGA too. I like the solid with the second best player efficiency in the league. Your team's number one, and you came out of nowhere. I think when you're looking at that, you got to give 31 and a half points. I think it's solid. 6 and 6. I think he definitely has a good chance. What I think is that it's the story, right? Like it's gonna be the story. So DPOY, I'm not arguing with Wemby or Gobert. I think one of those two obviously make that. I think you might just go Gobert because they're number 2, and it might just give it to your homie. Six man. I think. I'm not mad at Malik. I think good show, guys. Miss you, Steve. Oh, for sure. Shout out to man. We appreciate it. 6 man. What we were looking at? Malik.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he averaging 15 off the bench.
I don't know.
Most fourth quarter points in the league.
Can't argue with it. Most improved. I gotta give a slight edge to Maxey just because of what Philly does now. I think he may get a knock because at the end of the season, but I think this is his chance to step up with Joel kind of sideline until he gets back.
Where's the knock?
Well, I'm saying just because if he doesn't play up to his caliber with Joel off the court, then that could be a knock on some voters out. You know, these voters are finicky, bro. You know that.
He's 28-8 without Joel.
Yeah, he balling. Yeah, 30.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, just keep the knock would be if he didn't continue that. Is what I'm saying. Yeah.
Is Quickly off the bench? Is Quickly still considered in the 6 man right now? Or
I think so.
Yeah, he is.
And then coach of the year, I gotta go OKC. I think what they got. I think they get coach of the year and MVP, and then Denver might take it all against Boston. But I'll probably lean towards Boston.
Shea is a good option to MVP, but you gotta look at the fact that when they both not on the court, the Nuggets take a bigger hit than OKC.
I hear you, but I think what's gonna happen is the same thing that happened to it's the I've gotten used to what you can do. It's the Bron. Like Bron should have got a couple more MVPs, I believe, and the coach Jokic probably gonna be in the same boat. I think that's why SGA gets it, but that's just me. That's how we talk here on MTMV Sports, the Full 94 podcast. Make sure y'all check us out, man. The Full 94 podcast on everything. That's Twitter, Instagram. Check us out on Facebook, TikTok as well. If you want to talk basketball, this is where you want to talk that. Shout out to our sis C, getting ready to recover. So we are just excited and praying just for a speedy recovery. We get our girl back. I know she is covering, doing everything. So shots, prayers, everything out to you, sis. Jew_chasing dreams, Mr. Teddy Farrell. You know how to reach us, man. Y'all say bye now. Y'all say bye to the people.
Yeah, I just want to say, if you ain't got more than 2 seasonings in your cabinet, ladies, don't play with me. I don't want it.
Right to it, boy. Make sure y'all keep checking this out, man.
Mondays, Devour Meals.
Oh, and just to make sure y'all know, it will be just for the next 3 weeks. It will be 8:45. I just want to point that out to y'all. We're gonna be going live and back, and when we get into April, we're going right back to 8:30. Make sure y'all tune in. Don't get mad. It's about the 15 minutes. I love y'all so
Your place
much.
is low vibrational.
Make
Hey,
sure
I want to smoke on social media all week from 7 to 11.
That's all you do, bro.
What's going on, family? It's your man, Wildress.
And it's your man, the myth, the legend, the voice.
It's Smoke O'Clock. You just watched another great show on MTMV Sports Network.
And for more exciting content just like this, subscribe, like, and share.